Hi students, today we are going to see limit cycle, which is an effect of finite word length. In a recursive system, when the input is 0 or some non-zero constant value, the non-linearities due to finite precision arithmetic operation may cause periodic oscillation in the output. So during periodic oscillation, the output y of n of a system will oscillate between finite positive and negative value for increasing of n. So such oscillations are called as limit cycles. So these oscillations are due to round-off errors in multiplication and overflow in additions. In recursive systems, if the system output enters a limit cycle, it will continue to remain in limit cycle even when the input is made 0. Hence, these limit cycles are also called as zero input limit cycles. The system output remains in limit cycle until another input of sufficient magnitude is applied to drive the system out of limit cycle. So we'll solve two problems in limit cycles. Explain the characteristics of a limit cycle oscillation with respect to the system described by the equation y of n equal to 0.95 y of n minus 1 plus x of n. When the product is quantized to 5 bits by rounding, the system is excited by an input x of n is equal to 0.75 for n equal to 0 and x of n is 0 for all other values. Here the initial condition x of n value is less than 1. So y of n equal to 0.95 y of n minus 1 plus x of n, which is given in the problem statement. They ask you to find the deadband as well as the characteristics of a limit cycle. So the formula for the deadband is plus or minus 2 power minus b divided by 1 minus modulus of a. So let y dash of n be the response of the system when the product is quantized by rounding. So y dash of n is equal to quantization of 0.95 y dash of n minus 1 plus x of n. So here 5 bits, their products are asked to quantize to 5 bits by rounding. So where 4 bits for magnitude and 1 bits for sign. So let y dash of n be 0 for n less than 0 and x of n is 0.75 for n equal to 0 and 0 for all other values. So n equal to 0, y dash of n is given by y dash of 0, which is nothing but quantization of 0.95 y dash of n minus 1 plus x of 0. So 0 minus 1 is minus 1. So quantization of 0.95 into y dash of minus 1 is 0 plus 0.75. So the y dash of 0 is you have to quantize your 0.75. So for quantizing your 0.75, convert it into binary. So they ask you to round off to 4 bits. So it should be taken, 5 bits should be taken. So 0.75 to binary is 0.110002 and your sign, add sign bits. So instead of your plus, the sign bit is replaced by 0. If it is minus now, the sign bit should be replaced by 1. Then round to 4 bits. So the fifth bit is 0. So there won't be any much problem here. So 0.1100. Extract your sign bit. So 0 should be replaced by plus and convert it into decimal. So this 0.1100 should be converted into a decimal. So where the value is 0.75. So y dash of 0 is 0.75. N is equal to 1, so y dash of 1 is equal to quantization of 0.95 y dash of 1 minus 1 plus x of n. So y dash of 0 was 0.75, which we found in the previous step. So it's quantization of 0.7125 can be quantized by 0.7125 converted into binary. So it is 0.10110. Add your sign bit, so plus is replaced by 0 and round off to 4 bits. So 50 bit is 0, so you don't have any problem. So 0.1011. Extract your sign bit, so 0 is replaced by plus and convert it into a decimal. So the value will be 0.6875. So y dash of 1 is 0.6875. So which is different from your previous value, y dash of 0. So since you have to continue this procedure until your y dash of n is constant for the consecutive values. Now n is replaced by 2. So y dash of 2 is y quantization of 0.95 y dash of 2 minus 1, that is 1 plus x of 2. So y dash of 1 is replaced by 0.6875. So 0.95 into 0.6875 is quantization of 0.653125. Quantize the value is convert into binary. So 0.10100 and add sign bit. So positive is replaced by 0. Round off to 4 bits. So 50 bit is 0, so there is no problem here. Extract your sign bit and convert it into decimal. So the value is 0.625. So now your y dash of 2 is 0.625. So which is different from the y dash of 1. So we'll be continuing it to a n equal to 3. So y dash of 3 is equal to quantization of 0.95 y dash of 3 minus 2, 1 is. So here 0.95 into 0.625 is 0.95375. So for quantization, convert it into binary. So plus 1.10011, add the sign bit. So plus is replaced by 0, round off to 4 bit. So here 50 bit is 1. So add the 50 bit to the 4th bit. So it becomes, this 50 bit should be added to the 4th bit. So it becomes 0.1010. Extract your sign bit and then convert into decimal. The value is 0.625. So here y dash of 3 is 0.625. So which is similar to that of your previous one, y dash of 2. So once your system, so the system enters into the limit cycle for n is greater than or equal to 2. Even if you replace your n value as 4, 5, 6, so the value of your y dash of n will be 0.625. So the system enters into the limit cycle for n greater than or equal to 0. So the deadband is given by plus or minus 2 power minus b divided by 1 minus modulus of a. B is 5 and a is 0.95. So your deadband is plus or minus 0.625. So now we'll solve one more problem here. So here in this one, the initial condition will be whole number. So this is 13. So explain the characteristics of limit cycle with respect to the system described by the difference equation y of n, which is equal to 0.95 y of n minus 1 plus x of n, where x of n is 0 and y of minus 1 is 13. So here, there in the previous problem, your x of n is 0.75 less than 1. Here it is greater than 1. So for the greater than 1, now your deadband will be 2 power minus b divided by 2 into 1 minus modulus of a, because here you are going to take the whole numbers. So here you are going to multiply by 2 in the denominator. So the deadband will be entered by plus or minus 10. So n is equal to 0. So y dash of 0 is obtained by quantization of 0.95 y dash of minus 1 plus x of 0. So y dash of minus 1 here they have given it as 13. So 0.95 into 13 is 12.35. So round off to the whole value, whole number, that is 12. So replace your n is equal to 1. So y dash of 1 is 0.95 y dash of 0. So y dash of 0 is 12. So 0.95 into 12 is 11.4. So quantization to the whole number is 11. So n is equal to 2, y dash of n is equal to y dash of 2. So q into quantization of 0.95 y dash of 1 plus x of 2. So y dash of 1 is 11. So 0.95 into 11 is 10.45. So quantization of that one will be. So when n is equal to 3, y dash of n. So we heard in the previous step, we found your deadband is probably your system, your limit cycle, your system may enter into the limit cycle for n is equal to 2. So if we check for n equal to 3, we can have a clear idea. So quantization of 0.95 y dash of 2 plus x of 3. 0.95 into 10 is quantization of 0.95. So 0.95 we can consider it as 10. So the system enters into the limit cycle when for n is greater than or equal to 2. So if you replace your n value as 4, 5, 6 and all, also your x dash of n will be 10. So the system enters into the limit cycle for n is greater than or equal to 2. So you have two varieties in your deadband. So if your initial condition is less than 1, you have to quantize, convert it into binary, then add your sign bit, then round off, then you have to convert your binary into a decimal here. But if your initial condition is greater than 1, then you can quantize it directly to the whole number. So no need to convert it into binary here. Thank you, students. Have a nice day.